horror fans. Once again, it's the Horror Miser Monty G. And before we actually start the crawl, which will start at 8 p.m. my time, I decided what a better way than to start the crawl than actually watching the latest creature feature called Crawl. Now, Crawl is a 2019 creature feature horror film. It's directed by Alexandre Aja. Now, I'm pretty sure he's familiar. He's did The Hills Have Eyes, Mirrors, and Piranha 3D. It was written by Michael and Sean Rasmussen. I think I pronounced their name right. It stars Kayla Scudero, I think I pronounced her name right, and Barry Pepper. Yeah, this is the latest creature feature starring with alligators. I'm pretty sure we're familiar with Lake Placid, Primeval, and of course Rogue. I thought those were pretty good alligator pictures, but let's see what I have to say about Crawl. Now, while trying to save her father from a Category 5 hurricane in Tampa, Florida, a young woman finds herself trapped in their flooded house and must fight for her life against hungry alligators. Yeah, sounds like bait, doesn't it? But that's what the premise of this movie is about. Now, we've seen our share of creature feature horror movies, especially ones that have alligators or crocodiles in them. Now, we've had some good ones, like I mentioned before, Rourke and Primeval, and Lake Placid come into mind, and we had some bad ones, like the Lake Placid sequels and Frankenfish. Yeah, forget that one. Here we're treated to another alligator creature feature with the added threat of a hurricane in the mixture. Oh, wow! Now, again, this reminds me of another creature feature movie called Bait, where in that one, that dealt with people trapped in the mall with sharks after the tsunami hit the coastline. Here, a daughter going back to meet her father during a hurricane, trying to get her father, while during a Category 5 hurricane, are trapped by alligators in their flooded home. Oh, boy. What are you going to do? Now, just as good as Bait was, this is even better. We have an excellent setup. We have good pacing, thanks to veteran horror director Alexandre Aja. He does a great job of setting up the tension and the suspense in this movie. Both the leads, Kayla and Barry Pepper, have good chemistry together, and they're believable as a father and daughter tandem. And the alligators here, they're fierce, they're deadly, and they provide the needed scares to create an excellent summer popcorn horror movie. I really love this one. Now, the overall plot, Haley Keller, after losing a swim meet, goes to pick up her father as her sister calls because the Category 5 hurricane is about to hit the west coast of Florida near Tampa. So after finding her father, Barry, in the crawl space in their old house unconscious, he has a bite mark on his shoulder and his leg is broken. It was a very terrific scene there. While trying to save him, she is attacked by not just one, but two alligators. They're swept up from the hurricane from the natural habitat, and now Haley not only has to defend herself and her father from the rising water from the hurricane, but very hungry gators as well. Yeah, just like Bait, only we have alligators instead of sharks. Now, first off, you really have to give Alexandre Aja credit in how he filmed this movie, with the house as the main setting, because that's where the movie takes place. It takes place especially in the crawl space. Now, I like how he filmed it because it's very small, it's very difficult to move around. You can see how the actors have a difficult time moving around, and it provides tension and suspense that you need for a movie like this because you never know where the attack is coming from. Aja also does a good job not relying on jump scares as well. He simply just sets the scenes up nicely with the actors while they're trying their best to navigate around the flooded house and avoid the alligators. That's where the tension builds up because we don't need any false jump scares because you're swimming in the area. You don't know where the gators are coming from, and as the movie progresses, we see more than just two gators. There are several. You also have to give credit to the effects team who created these CGI gators. Yes, they're all CGI. They did an excellent job of blending them well in the film, and they look real enough to make them a threat throughout the movie. They don't look phony. Now, I think in the beginning you kind of know that they're CGI. I think they had a tough time trying to blend them in, but as the film progresses, the gators look real enough, and they cause enough damage to know that these guys mean business. And we also get some good practical effects and some decent kills from the gators as well. We get some good gore effects. Like I said, her father, David, has a broken leg, and we get some very, effects on his broken leg as well. So I really enjoyed how they filmed the gators in this film. Now, obviously, this wouldn't work if it wasn't for the two leads as Kayla and Barry. They carry most of the film because it's a very small cast. As I said earlier, they have great chemistry together. Now, as the film progresses, we see that Haley has issues with her father due to the typical family breakup cliches that we've seen in all these movies before, but it doesn't really hurt the characters. After a special bonding moment, it makes us even care about them even more. We start pulling for them. We want them to survive. And despite all the odds against them, you want them to survive despite all the odds that are against them. And I even give more credit for their performances because most of this takes place in a huge amount of water. They have to swim through it, and I'm pretty sure some of the conditions weren't great. I'm pretty sure they took breaks every now and again, but like I said, most of this takes place in a huge amount of water. I even felt sorry for the dog Sally as well. So overall, we got a decent creature feature movie right here. We got some decent acting from Kayla and Barry, some nice tight directing from Alexandra Anja. We got some nice decent kills. I really can't find any fault on this movie. Now, of course, you do have the obligatory characters that we see in this picture where they're nothing just to be alligator bait. But hey, this is an alligator movie. Alligators are out of their natural habitat, so they're going to have to find a food source somewhere. So I have no problem with that. I truly enjoyed the movie. This is one of my, this is obviously a great summer popcorn fun movie for you to see. It will definitely be up there with my other alligator horror movies such as Primeval, Roar, and Lake Placid. So, the Horror Miser is going to open up his vault. And I'm going to give Crawl 3.5 out of my 5 gold coins. Yes, Crawl's going to get 3.5 out of my 5 gold coins. Yes, this will probably be on my top 10 best horror movies of the year because this is going to be a surprise hit of the summer. So, my horror fans, happy seeing Crawl. What do you think about it? Did you enjoy it as much as I did, or do you think this is just not a good creature feature horror movie? Leave your comments down in the comment section below and tell me what you thought about Crawl. Well, once again, that's my video for the day, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up because it does help the channel out a lot. And once again, if this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you can come and enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down in the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules. I'll see you guys on the crawl. I'm out. Peace.